In this lesson, we're going to discover how to say the most. Or in English, we often say est on the end of an adjective. Biggest, smallest, most expensive, most delicious. So for each adjective, you have to decide whether it's an est or you put most in front. In Japanese, we just put ichiban in front of the adjective. Ichiban, meaning ichi, one, ban, number one. Ichiban, number one. If we wanted to say the most in terms of the largest or the biggest, ichiban, with the adjective big, ookii. Ichiban, ookii, the biggest. Ichiban, ookii, doubutsu. A doubutsu is an animal. Ichiban ookii doubutsu wa nan desu ka? What is it? Nan desu ka literally means, what is it? What is the largest animal? Kujira, the whale, the blue whale in fact. Kujira wa ichiban ookii doubutsu desu. Ichiban ookii, the biggest. If we were talking about ichiban samui, the coldest, we might ask the question, ichiban samui tokoro, meaning place. Ichiban samui tokoro wa doko desu ka? Doko desu ka literally means, where is it? Doko desu ka? Ichiban samui tokoro wa nanmoku desu. It's the South Pole. Ichiban samui tokoro, the coldest place, wa nanmoku desu. It's the South Pole. If you're asking the question about which is the most, you need to have 3 objects that you're considering. When we're comparing, we're only comparing 2 things normally, which is more, which is bigger. But if we're using ichiban to say the most, we need to have 3 separate things that we are comparing in this case. So we have the first thing, to, meaning and. The second thing, to, and again. Then the third thing. After the third thing we mentioned, we put dewa, literally meaning as far as these 3 things are concerned. De-wa. Then we're going to ask the question, dore, which one? Dore ga ichiban with the adjective desu ka. So the first part of our question is just listing the 3 things we want to say. The first thing to, the second thing to, the third thing dewa. Dore, which one of those 3? Dore ga ichiban, adjective desu ka. Let's look at a couple of examples that would help us make some questions that might make sense. So if we were going to compare 3 types of transport, we could have densha, being the train, hikouki, being the plane, and kuruma, being the car. Densha to hikouki to kuruma dewa, when it comes to these 3 things, dore ga, which one? Ichiban hayai desu ka? Which is fastest? Which is the fastest? Train, plane, or car? If we wanted to compare 3 flavors of ice cream, we could have strawberry, チョコレート and バニラ。ストロベリーとチョコレートとバニラでは、どれが一番好きですか？ Which do you like best? Which do you like best? どれが一番好きですか？好き being the Japanese word for like. 好きですか? Which one do you like the best? Strawberry, chocolate, and vanilla. Which one do you like the best? Sometimes we ask about which is the best or which is the most expensive out of a group of things. An example of a group of things would be yasai. Yasai being vegetables. Yasai no naka. When talking about vegetables, naka meaning in. Within all the vegetables, yasai no naka de どれが一番安いですか? Which is cheapest? 野菜の中でどれが一番安いですか? Which is the cheapest of all of the vegetables? If you're asking someone's opinion on sports, スポーツの中でどれが一番 and you might ask them which one they prefer. You might ask them which one they like best. どれが一番好きですか? どれが一番好きですか? Of all the sports, which one do you like best?